Vyacheslav Shabranskyy, November 25th. You get to fight for your first world title, huh? Tell us about that. How's training camp?
I mean, training camp's been great. We had great sparring. I mean, he's in very good shape. We got Nico, who's helping us out in the gym. Obviously, Coach Manny, who's in charge of everything. Everything's been going great. He's motivated. He's happy to be in the position that he's in, and just looking forward to fight night.
When they announced the fight,
I feel great and I feel hungry. That's it.
When they first announced the fight and they said the option is there to fight Sergey Kovalev, what ran through your mind?
Great.
And when they added the world title in it, did anything change mentally?
Before they asked me if I want to fight, I said yes, but I didn't know a title or not. This title is better, why not?
Yeah. Can you use any of your kickboxing experience in that fight? I think you fought for a few titles as a kickboxer, no?
I start from kickboxing, but now it's no point talking about kickboxing. I already forgot. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. And how do you see Sergey Kovalev? What do you expect from him? He's coming off those two tough losses. A lot of people are wondering, is he going to be the same fighter? Can he even compete to the level that he was competing in after those very tough losses?
Hey bro, I never sparred with Sergey. I didn't know how he's doing. He did good job last couple fights. So I believe it will be a tough fight, and I'm ready.
Your preparations you had in camp, the newly crowned WBC 168-pound champion, David Benavidez, how was that sparring?
Great. Great. I worked with Benavidez. He helped me a lot. And we have a couple more sparring partners. So
we spar Bivol.
Yeah.
Dimitri Bivol.
Yeah, who now is our world champion at light heavyweight. I mean, training camp's been great. I mean, the question that you asked about Kovalev, we're expecting the best Kovalev. I mean, we're not looking at. I mean, obviously, Slava is not an Andrew Ward, in sense of styles, right? So we're expecting the best Kovalev, and he's gonna get the best Shabranskyy out there. So I mean, he's happy and ready to go.
Anybody else got questions?
Why don't you start right here, and then we'll go down the line.
So Slava, how long have you been out of the ring now? What has it been, 6 months? 5 months?
Before last fight.
Oh, like 4 months?
Like 4 months.
4 months? How's training been going for this fight coming up? I mean, because you guys got the new gym over there and everything. How's the transition to it?
It's not about new gym. It's a big motivation for me. It's a world title fight, so I feel great.
Do you think Kovalev is still the same Kovalev before Andre Ward?
We will see. Nobody knows. We will see in the ring.
Do you think he's been acting a little bit funny? Because he's a little bit. He seems like his attitude has kind of changed. Like he doesn't seem like the same guy before the Andre Ward fights. Do you think inside a little bit?
The way we see it is like we're not obviously concentrating on what Kovalev is thinking or doing. I mean, we're concentrating on in Slava and the preparation that we're having. And like I said, Manny, Coach Nico, who is helping us out with Slava now. I mean, he's been doing a lot of great things. So I mean, we're just gonna be ready for that fight. We're not worrying about what Kovalev's doing or not doing. We're concentrating on the game plan that we have and just conquering it.
What were some of the strengths that you focused on for this fight? Like, what did you focus on improving most out of this camp?
You want I tell you all my secrets?
How do you? Go ahead. That's enough.
Do you feel that with so much attention being focused on what's happened to Kovalev before, that it makes it a little relaxed, a little less intense, since so much scrutiny is not on you and more on what happened to him before?
No, I think he's more hungry right now, and he same motivation like me, because his world title will be like great both.
I just think if anybody's gonna have, the more pressure is gonna be him. I mean, Slava is relaxed, concentrating in training camp, just being ready for this big mega fight.